Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this playthrough of Civilization 7. We are playing on the Nintendo Switch 2. You see I'm using mouse mode here. It's been a little while since I've played this game, either on PC or Switch. I know there's some big changes coming, but I wanted to jump back in and actually do a playthrough on the Switch 2 version specifically, so I can just play the mouse mode for the entire game. And essentially see how I feel about the game now. I know the game's gone through a lot of updates. I know that the Switch 2 version of the game might be a little bit behind with the updates, but you can see that I've got most of the characters. I don't have much of the DLC because I haven't actually bought a lot of it, but that's fine. We're going to be playing Amina because I like her as a character, and she's the one I've got on with the best since I've been playing the game. You can see she gets +1 resource capacity in cities, 1 gold per age for each resource assigned to cities, so you can make a lot of money. And then 5 combat strength for all units in plains and desert, which is nice. Don't know if I've got any mementos unlocked. Oh, I do. Okay, I think. So it's these ones here. This one is 1 combat strength for all units in plains and deserts. Pretty good. Tribute point, diplomatic point, a economic point, and a militaristic. I think we're gonna go economic. I like to. I don't necessarily know if I want to go full into combat, but there is a very good possibility that that's what we're gonna end up doing. So I'm gonna take that one. You can see what she unlocks here. Age unlocks Songi, Abbasid, Bunganda, and Mexico, and then 20. So here we go. Economic attribute node, plus 25% gold from trade routes and treasure convoys on that. So yeah, we're going to go with her. We're going to start in the Antiquity Age, because let's do a whole play. And I'm also going to pick Axum, because I've played enough with Axum and her together to know that this is like probably the one that I want to use in the combination. They get +3 gold on resources in settlements adjacent to coast, and then 30% production towards constructing the Great Steel. They have the Dowel, which is a unique unit. It has extra strength on the coast, can cross borders on other civilizations, has 1 charge to create a trade route, so it's a ferry trade. A Tanqua, which is a trade ship, can +10 trade range, more gold. And then the Halwit, which is a unique improvement, +2 gold, 1 culture for adjacent wonders and other like that. And they can unlock on that. So cool, we're going to go do this. We're going to go to, let's have a look. So we've got a standard, what map size can we have? That's game speed. Let's keep it on standard, I think. Map size, we can go all the way up into, ooh. So we can go all the way up to huge like that. I would like to do a standard map, I think. I'm not entirely sure how many people that is. And then as for age, you've got continuity, which is retain most of your empire's units and alliances with other leaders at age transition, or you can go for the regroup phase, which is the old one, I believe. Players in empires will reset more aggressively on age transitions, but we'll keep it as continuity. Just pop into the advanced options here. Let's have a look. Anything that we need to know. We're going to keep it on governor because I'm not particularly great at this game, so let's go for that. All looks very, very good. Here's your legacy paths, and you can enable and disable them if you want. I'm not going to do that. And then we're playing against random people. So there are how many people in this game? We've got 8 of us. I'm going to knock that down to 6. Just so it makes sure the game runs a bit. So there'll be 6 people in the game entirely. So let's go. Okie dokie. So, a couple things off the bat. I got to remember how to play this game. And so I'm probably not going to be particularly efficient in some aspects. So do excuse that. And then on top of that, obviously I'm playing the Switch 2 version with the mouse, so I've got to relearn how this works. I recently bought a Joy-Con mouse thing, like grip, which makes this a lot more comfortable, so it allows me to rest my hand on it. So I wanted to test it out anyway. But without further ado, here is our dude. This is our desert. What we got here? We've got some crabs there, and we've got some camels there, which is always good because that's improve you here to get the camp. You get +2 resource capacity. There is also a couple. Ooh, navigable river. Do I want? Oh, I can already get this here anyway. So, Is there a way to turn on yields? That's the one. That's what we want. So we can look what we've got going on here. That gives food. But right now, a lot of this stuff isn't giving a great amount of stuff. But I sometimes like to just go with what the game gives me off the bat. Like, we could look around more, but let's just command your units. Let's found a settlement. Cool, so we've got 5555, which is cool. Let's get production on the go. Let's getting a scout. And off we Trotsky. Oh yeah, I got my +1 point. I should probably spend this. So, economic. When it loads. Oh, come on. 1 gold per age on the palace and city halls. So we get a little bit of a buff in terms of money, which is good to start with. Tech-wise, I've got to remember what stuff does. Right, well we can't... That gives me... Naval unit. Allows you standard units to do that. It's +1 on fishing boats, so that's like food. So that's not the end of the world. Pottery gives us brickyard plus food on plantations, production clay pits, or animal husbandry, which is a saw pit in their production. I'm not going for anything specific, I don't think, but animal husbandry wouldn't be the worst thing for the simple reason of slingers are pretty good defensively. So we could do that. We could look at getting... I think, you know what, we'll start with that. We'll go with it. We'll start with that first. Cool. Right, choose production. We probably want to get a warrior. Granary is obviously good. Fishing key is obviously good, but I think we should probably get at least 1 defensive unit to start with, and then we've got the scout who can, which is the button I need. Let's look out this one. Do that to start with. See if we can get a vibe. We've got a place we can go to over there. Nice. And we've also got some cotton. Cool. I can grow the city. Do we take the cam? Ooh, hello. Bonus resources gold. Nice. So this navigable river is these 2 spaces here. This one isn't, but there is water there. Zoom in a bit. Alright. It gives us plus food, plus gold. We get 1 +1 +1. Where do we get here? We get +1 of everything there, which is good. We could move towards that. We could move towards the camels as well, and that gives us plus food, plus gold. Let's go that way. Let's go get some camels. Alrighty, so, my scout. I need you to come over here. So off he goes. And we'll find out what bonuses we get from that. I like to play, usually, like, get a couple of scouts out early on. Just for the sake of being able to explore as much as possible, because we don't know what's around us. Plus 23 to the nearest settlement. We'll take that. Ooh, hello. Growing the city already. And now we can already get the camels, which gives us a +1 to those, to happiness, working, and gold. We'll take that. Now we've got the camels, which allows us to put more resources in there. Cool, right. Warriors done in 2 turns. Scout, we should probably search again. Ah, Chan. Let's have a gander. I don't have enough influence anyway, so I couldn't. Need 170, so. And they are culturistic. I do like me some culture. So, there's potentially a possibility. We've got horses next to them as well. Oh, a couple of places down here. Okay. That could be our next heading then. We'll go down. Building fortifications, okay. Well, hopefully they're not aggressive, but I think they are. No. Try and avoid getting attacked by them, I think. Into the woods we go. We've got a mountain hit range here. Or at least a height and thing. We've got gold. We've got a lot of resources, actually. Oh, there's another one there. Nice. There's me warrior. Now, I could go and attack this dude. I don't know if I necessarily need to. That seems a bit unnecessary. Right, granary. Settlement from warehouse bonus, farms, pasture, plantations. we could get one of those early on. We could also get a fishing key. Be on the water train. Let's have a look. Where do we want to put it there? +1 food. That's a lot of food early on, which is not a bad thing because that means my city will hopefully grow. Let's go with that. Let's go with a fishing key. Okay. Let's keep going. So we found another river. This might be another place to settle later on. Let's... Oh yeah, because fortifies... Relearning everything. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we want to get aggressive, so I'm just going to put them on alert. An alert just basically means that they'll just... If anything danger comes towards them, they'll wake up. And then we shall go here.
In the calm darkness of moonless nights, in the lone glare of day,
the Tour de Pain. I'm going to pronounce a lot of these things wrong. Right, study the text. Plus 50 happiness towards the next celebration and 30 culture, or plus 75 gold. I don't necessarily need the gold right now, but I could definitely go for the text. Choose a civic. This seems good. It's always good to be able to get early one to these. Right, so we've got... Right, what have we got here? This is for Great Steel. Must be placed on flat terrain. So this is for culture. Great Steel is 200 gold per age when you construct a wonder flat terrain. Then 1 resource capacity in a settlement adjacent to the coast. That's pretty good. 1 gold on districts adjacent to the coast. Plus 2 culture and gold for every active trade route. That's also pretty good. And then you've got more of their stuff here. So this is getting a free merchant. Never a bad thing. The Dow gets 1 movement. Plus culture on resources. What do I want to do here? That lets me get religion on the go, I think. Yeah, pantheons, which do give bonuses. Discipline is commander. And this is how you also get trade, right? Yeah. Commanders are never bad. But it depends, do I want the early buffs or do I want to go fighty? Scouts get +1 movement and sight. I mean, okay, that's sold it for me. Let's do that. Okay, choose a government. What are we going to go with this time? So we've got culture for 10 turns, production towards constructing wonders, science for 10 turns. I think culture. We're going to classical republic. And now we've got +1 production and science on the palace, 2 culture on the palace. We've just gone for culture, aren't we? So do we focus on culture right now? I think maybe we do. Let's do that. Okay. Notifications. New civics revealed. National wonders. Oh, cool. Lovely. Now I will say the mouse in this is actually pretty good, but it's obviously, it seems quite slow compared to it. Like, it doesn't. I say slow. It's not that bad, but maybe it just doesn't quite have the sensitivity that I would like personally. Right. What's next then? We've got animal husbandry. We could go for masonry. Pyramids is pretty cool. We could look at getting irrigation actually. Or do we go for my special unit and try and get a boat out? Science does allow us to get through these trees quite quickly. I mean, settlement limit, I think you start with 3, so it's not the urgent rush. What else did this give? Production on camps. There. That's walls. Let's go for sailing, because that's going to be super useful. And we will... Ooh, wow, look at that happiness. Wow, wow, wow. And we'll head towards this one. How much did you need to befriend these guys? 170. Cool. Maybe look to doing that. I should come over this way really and think about expanding down there. Okay, so we've got +45 science this one, or +45 influence. Now, science will happily boost us there. If I go for influence, it gets us closer to be able to taking over that culture place. Early on though, I feel like getting your techs up, like being technologically advanced versus other people is never a bad thing, so I'm going to go with that. Alright, probably trying to hit search again. Cool, so we found more water. We found another thing we can get down here, so... Right now I'm feeling like a very vertical island, but we shall see. I think I left it on continents and islands. Cool. Right, come down this way. Right, so now we can build a boat. We should probably get a boat out. 2 turns and then we can get a boat. Or we can grow the city as well. Okay, are there any resources we'd like to get? What's this one? Cotton bonus resources, +2 food, +2 production. That's pretty good. What have we got over here? So that's +4 gold, very good. That's +4. What about the land here? +3, +1. We'll go this way. Try and get us the cotton. Because I feel like having, but also any kind you've got stuff that's like builder icons, so like hammers and stuff. That usually is the king thing, is being able to do a lot of that. Right, we've got sailing. I think I need pottery to basically do everything. So we're going to be getting pottery next, I guess. I'm also really bad at like focusing on one thing. I'm trying to do all the things. But this doesn't seem like the biggest island so far, because I probably want to expand down here. I think this makes the most sense, assuming there's no one over there. Examine the fungi, which is +45 science, which would probably finish that off. 30 food to act. So I think we go for the science. 1 turn. Nice. What we got here? Hardwood. 10% production towards neighboring units. Oh, cool.
All are made of clay.
Nice. Well, we absolutely smashed that, which is good. Right. Okie dokie. We've done these basic ones. Do we go for city expansion? I don't think we need to, so right now. Yeah, we can have 1 of 3. Writing, what's that gives? Library, so that gives science. And it also gives project out. The city generates additional science, so that's pretty good. And that lets us to advanced writing, or writing 2, which gives us a codex and more science. Gain the technology for the target that you have not researched, which is cool. What's on the next line then? So that gives us currency, which is money. So none of that's really too urgent. That's production. There's more production here as well. Wall gives HP, which is good. Monument is good because it's culture and stuff. I think we go for writing. The tree obviously expands more to the right here, but I don't want to look too far ahead, because the thing with this game, as I realised, is you never really need to look too far ahead. You need some kind of idea of what you want to do, but if you look too far ahead, it kind of gets a bit away from you. Right, so I'm pretty sure we can build a dhow, so we should get one of those. Start exploring the coastline, and then we are going to walk in this direction. There's rivers here, which is good. Is that crabs? Yeah, nice. We could definitely have like cities down here. The thing I'm looking to see is if there's anyone in this corner, because this seems like the right place to expand to. Keep walking this way. Oh, it goes down this way now, does it? Interesting. Let's see where that leads. I'm definitely a player that likes to be left alone for a lot of the game. I'm like, leave me alone, do my diplomacy or whatever it might be. We'll do another search next turn and see what that pulls up.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Ah, army commander, nice. That's discipline done. Narrative choice. The Sahar Dawn. Amina's people gather behind her, ready to organize under her command. Their will is strong, but by what means will they conquer the world? Have a commander with 2 promotions. That gives me that. Train a merchant. That's 1 culture in all settlements. That's 200 gold. That's selecting something from begin a quest, so that gives me the commander. Right now I don't need a commander with 2 things. I've not found anybody. 200 gold is nice, but I don't necessarily need it, so I think 1 cultural settlements is pretty good, so let's go with that. And then we can look at the civics. We've got discipline. Discipline 2 gives us combat strength against independent powers, which is actually probably not a bad thing to have. And Gate of All Nations, which is +1 war support on all wars, which is also pretty good to have. It does give you a little bit of a bonus there. Merchant, we're not going to have any use for that just this second. Mysticism, probably not a bad shout. Get all of this stuff's pretty good. We're going to go Discipline too, because I like the idea of having that extra oomph against the independents, just in case we need it, because they can be somewhat aggressive. Okay. So here's my army commander. I'm just going to put him alert for now, because I don't need him right this second. But we still haven't been north, so we should probably get another scout out, realistically, and go heading in that direction. Seems like quite a lot. We've got quite a lot. We've got, what's that? Polar bears. That's wool. Those are not polar bears. But this seems like the right place to come down this way. This is why I'm going to go up north now and look and see if there's a good place to expand to there. Right, so that's done. We could build another army commander. We don't need to. I think a scout is the correct one. Once the scout's done, hopefully we can then look at expanding. Just want to see what we've got. Coast. So this is all going to be coast, hopefully. And we got me boaty. Let's go, Mr. Boaty. I'm going to send him north. Oh, hello. Samarkand. Cool, so they're hostile. These guys, I don't think they are. We should befriend them. So, oh, they are hostile. Cool. That's fine. They don't seem to be attacking me. I'm not too worried because I've got a commander there that buffed me unit. Though getting a slinger out would not be the worst idea. Now, we get bonuses from being on the coast. There's Samarkand. Money would be nice. Oh, hello. Charlemagne. Hello, my good sir.
Ich bin Carolus. Charlemagne geheißen. Managu andere walden mit Sverdo. Ich aber walder durch Gottes Gnaden Sammerswerta.
What a funny man. Right, yep, we have a neutral thing. I have no reason to be all chummy with you. We might end up having a fight. Let's see. Has anything changed here? Maybe. Maybe there's extra stuff there. So we leader of the Greek civilization. Okay. Cool. So this obviously expands north and to the left. It's good to know. Maybe it loops around. Maybe this is a big lake in the middle of it. Still need to see if this is a good place to expand. There is a river here. It's not navigable though, which, you know, not ideal. I like navigable rivers. The reason I like navigable rivers is because with the path of you're upgrading it in through the next stage, you can have navigable rivers can spawn trade ships and things, which is really, really powerful. Unless that's changed. It might be something that has changed now, but I remember when I first played it, it was pretty damn good. Cool, we've got a lot of resources, like, maybe we can... The good thing is, I've got all of this land to play with down here right now, so I've definitely got places to expand. Diplomatic Council, is he going to start denouncing me? Inviting a research collab, +2 per turn, receives +4. And 6 for both leaders. 10. Do you know what? We'll go with that. It's free. I get a little bit of boost in science. I'm not gonna say no to that. He may become a problem, but I don't know yet. Right. So yeah, maybe let's just have a look at the resources here. So this is where my first city is. Where would be a good place? Maybe here, because then we've got 1, 2, 3, possibly 4. We've got coast. We've got river. I've also got this. So yeah, maybe that's where we want to go. Get us a settler out and go and expand over that direction. I can go down this river. So far, so good. It's opening up to be a nice little bit of spacious time between me and my opponent so far. Hopefully Charlemagne isn't going to forward expand me, but you know what the AI is like in this game. They're pretty aggressive, so... Right. I can go back this way now, so that's what I'm going to do. So I do that way. I have another scout, which I can send north. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Send them north and see what's up this way. And we're going to go have a look at this river. Cool. That'd be a good place to expand to as well, but that's quite far away right now.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Cool. Get all nations and combat on for the what should we call it? It's the thingy bobs. Who was a scout? Share military aid. +2 per turn. Other leaders' units get +2 combat strength. You know what? If it keeps him happy, he's less likely to attack me. A lot of the time in Civ, best thing to do is just have an army that's bigger than them. So Endeavour with another leader, +10, so they're neutral. He's neutral. Let's have a look. So slightly more gold. He's doing slightly more science, slightly more culture, and everything. Everything's pretty close. I don't have a trade route. I can't. Oh, I need a merchant, don't I, to do that? Okay. What's next on the agenda? We've done both discipline here. We should probably look into mysticism, just for like some of these things. I do want to get my happiness, whichever one it is, up, so that I can have more of these things equipped. But we should probably get a pantheon on the go. Code of laws would also be good, but I do need mysticism to do it, so we're doing that. I should also have a look at my own ones. Coast. I really need to build on the coast, don't I? I think that's the thing I need to remember. Alright, we'll get mysticism, and then we'll look at getting my own special ones. That makes the most sense, I think. Oh, hello. We've got a volcano. Always fun to expand next to. I want to know how far north this is actually going to go. Like, how high are we going up here? So this seems like quite a big lake in the middle of this entire map, which is good. I'm assuming there's going to be someone else around here, probably down here. I would think, but we shall soon see. Alright. Ooh. Mountains, mountains. A lot of mountains. There's also gold there. Gold? Yeah. 1 golden happiness in all settlements. That's pretty impressive. Pretty good. Ah. Is this Charlemagne? Yeah, okay, so he's here. Wow, okay. Good to know.
The spoken word conquers all.
Narrative choices, we like these. So, a sage advises that the incision of symbols into stone will communicate the greatness of Axum to future generations. The inscription's content is hotly debated in the palace corridors. Soldiers push for the military prowess, merchants request their economic success, and the sage suggests the piety of the people. Culture would help push something forward. Money, I'm saving money at the moment in case I need to spam out some units. I don't necessarily need it right this second. I like to use it for when I build my next settlement and I can buy the buildings in that town quicker. If you're wondering why I'm sat on money, that's why. We're going to go Praise the Divine. We're going to go for that there. That means that's taken 2 turns off of learning mysticism. Okay, on to the next bit, onto the here. We got writing. Now, we could go for a codex. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. 1 science on science buildings is pretty good. Still technology advancement. What's this give? 1 settlement limit, hanging gardens, and also a garden itself. And we're pushing towards currency over here, which is market, colossus. Bronze working does give us spearmen and bowmen. And to be honest, bronze working would be very good, but you need all of this stuff. We'll go with writing 2 at the moment. I think getting some codex. I think they add like extra science. So, ooh, choose a celebration. Here we go. Oh yeah, more culture, please, good sir. Ah, that's how we do it. So we need to do the celebrations. That's right. Scouts gain silent movement, production, and silence on the palace or combat against it. So I'm not fighting them right this second, but this is probably going to happen. However, I have 2 scouts out, and I think that would be a good idea because now I can see further into the world. So we're going to do that. Keep scouting. There's definitely like a lot of yields and things on a lot of these places. We're going to keep going up, and it just seems to be mountains this direction. Mountains, good sir. Right, let's have a look. Is this going to loop around down here? It certainly looks like it is. So there's a little island in the middle with an independent power by the looks of it, which is a good thing. Nice, we get to grow the city. We shall... Is that just out of range? Oh, it's just out of range. I forget you have to be certain distance. Right, in that case, we will go here. And look to get the rubies. Because it's money. And that would be nice. Can we see this person? No. Okay. No problemo. And there's a ruin. Ah, okay. Hello. So his scout's up here. And there's one of those in the water. So I'll probably do a search, try and clear up some of that area. At least we know north of us there's a volcano currently. Nothing too crazy going on up there. Carry on down this way. Ah! Is that the top and the bottom of the map? If that is the case, then on the plus side we have this right hand side of the island, at least for the minute, to expand and figure out things on ourselves without being harassed by too many people at one time. So was that the settler just built? Yes, it was. Right, I think... What do we need in this city specifically? We will lose 2 gold and 2 happiness. But we will gain science. And that will result in... Do I want to... Hang on, what's it about libraries? +1 for each adjacent resource or wonder. Okay, so that's 4 science. That's 5 science. Okay, well we're gonna go there. And I've just seen what's my bob? A dude over here. Slinger. Also, how are we looking with Chan here? Are we still 21 minutes away? At 100 influence. How much have I got? So 4 turns. Hopefully that speeds that up. Don't really want to fight him, but he might get slapped if he's not careful. Another volcano, which looks like it's active as well. But that is definitely the south of the map. Right, the settler. Don't really send your settlers out on their own. Not the smartest play. I like to do it because I'm a bit crazy, but I'm going to see where this guy, if he moves into my lands, then I'm going to go out towards him. Hopefully he doesn't. Oh, probably not going to get there in time. Oh, there's 2. One there and one over there. I bet the AI is going for it. No idea if the AI can see it, but there we go. Okay. Right, well we've explored most of it. Oh, we've got automatic exploration. That was not in the game when I originally played it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get him to automate it for me. Keep on exploring. This guy is still going. Here you come. Now, he doesn't have anything in the water. I could actually trade with this guy, but I'll have to go around the other way. So he has taken a step into my lands. Not ideal, that's for sure. It might take him a couple turns before he gets here, which in the end of the day, it's only going to be 2 more turns before they become less hostile. So maybe I can get away with not attacking him. I'm definitely going to have to get more units after this, I think. At least, here they come. This is what happens when you fight me. Cool. But hopefully next turn I will not have to worry too much. And it'll be done with. So this is definitely, this would be a nice place to expand to up here as well, actually. Looking at it. So we've got options, which is good right now. We're not being crammed into one way or the other. This guy doesn't seem to be unhappy with us, which is good. That's what I like. It means he's at least going to leave us alone or not pester me. Now, luckily for me, scouts can't attack. Right, where did I say I was going to go? Here? I think I said I was going to go here. Yeah. Might not be the best place, but it gives us access to a lot of resources, and we get plus stuff from being on the coast. To my knowledge, scouts can't attack, so let's hope that that's still the case.
There is another world.
Nice. Mysticism's done. These guys, what, next turn, this turn? One turn, and then they'll be friendly with us. Well, they've walked into my lands. And they're about to find out. Oh, there's an enemy slinger here. Samarkand. Okay. Interesting. Actually, we'll do it with the commander, because you get plus combat strength. Yeah. All right. So battlefield is all nourished. We've got. Give me the gold. Yeah, cool. Lovely. Oh, no internet connection. Okay. Thanks. don't know how that's happened. Right. Mysticism 2. Let's go look at the trait. What are we looking at now? So Mysticism 2 gives us clan networks. So it's growth rate in towns specifically, with a growing focus. And also the Great Steel. We could... Plus 3 combat strength for fortified districts. That's pretty good. We could go for Code of Laws, which gives us merchant. Improved trade rate of Petra as well. Plus influence. Production for those guys. I think we need to look at getting R1, which is the Hawilt, Great Steel, and 1 resource capacity. I think that's what we're going to do. Ooh, a funny noise played. Choose a Pantheon. Okay. Plus 2 influence on the altar. Altar receives a happiness adjacent for natural wonders. 10% growth rate in settlements with an altar. What else we got here? Culture on quarters in settlements with an altar. God for healing, which is health. Goddess of harvest. 1 gold on camps and woodcutters. 10% production towards constructing buildings in cities with an altar. That's pretty good. God of the Sea, 1% plus production on fishing boats in settlements with an altar warehouse bonus. God of the Sun. On the altar, so that's just plus 1 of a bunch of things. God of War, production towards training military units. That could be good. I mean, that could be good early on, but like, I don't think I need that necessarily. Production towards constructing wonders. Production towards training settlers in cities. The altar receives plus 1 happiness adjacency for coast, lakes, and navigable rivers. I think production on fishing boats. I'm not technically gonna have that with this one, I don't think, this city, but other cities that are built on the coast. Or do I go for like other land? 10% growth rate is pretty good. I mean, influence is good because it's not the easiest thing to come by, so maybe we just go for that. Because influence allows us to get more of the independent places and also do things. So maybe we'll go for that. We'll go for that. Something a bit different. Alright, we're going over here. Gain the earliest available tech, minus 50 gold. Which is what I'm learning now. Yeah, we'll do that.
He was the first to construct.
Worth it. Getting some kind of a tech advantage. Who are you? I'm not even pronounced that. They're obviously around here somewhere. Hence a scout being down there. But hopefully, yeah, next turn we won't be in combat with Chan, was it? Yeah. Hopefully their dudes will just be like, nah, you're cool, and walk away. Nope, they come to fight me anyway. Now that we're cool. Nice. Slap me in the face first, didn't he? Let's go here. Probably don't want to do this, but... Oh. Now we must zoom in so that I may attack these people without clicking on the wrong thing. Try that. Nice. So he's just leveled up, isn't he? Promotion time. Okay, units can move after unpacking. That's pretty good, but that's not what we need right this second. +2 combat strength for land units within the command radius when defending. That sounds pretty good right now. And yeah, these guys must be over there somewhere. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna have to start building more militaristic units to deal with. These guys aren't gonna attack us anymore, which is great because now we're friendly. Then soon we'll be suzerain of them, which will do us a massive, but get a nice big bonus from that. Right, we continue on our way around this part of the island, see what we can see. It's not, I mean, let's be honest, we're not going to get over here anytime soon. We are going to hopefully have my guy build us a city here. There we go. We're going to grow the town, and we're going to go for, what's this? Is this production and happiness? That seems good. We'll go this way. Boop. Low happiness. Where's the low happiness? Take me there. Is it really low happiness? Or are you just lying to me? Oh, it is -1. Growing town. Town by 50%. Okay, so we need to probably spend a little bit of money. So this is why I like to have money. So that I can potentially buy something here that's going to help me out right in a second. Obviously, buildings and stuff are expensive. But we want to... Not enough gold to build an altar, which is unfortunate, but it would be +3 happiness. So maybe we hang on. Maybe we let them be. You don't want people to be unhappy, right? Like that's just the nature of that. I need this guy to. You know what? We're gonna finish him off, and then we can rest and figure out what we're gonna do. Kill him off. Like that. So these guys aren't going to attack us now, which is nice. So that's like one part of that sorted. I do need to come around here and try and find out what's going on the right. There's Samarkand, who I'm not going to get them to target in sight because I'd rather make them on my side than deal with deal with having to take them out or fight them, which I don't want to do. This seems to be keep going, so I'm assuming that this is one massive continent, or it feels like one massive continent anyway.
The spoken word conquers
Nice. Okay, so we now have... That's the wrong thing, I think. I do need to upgrade those. We now have a codec. Is it in here? Yeah, there we go. So we've now got +2 science, which is nice. So versus Charlemagne, who is currently on 40. So we're now matching him on science and a bit ahead on the old culture. Right. What have we done here? So tech-wise, we've just gotten... We can get currency, which is more food. Money. Colossus is a resource capacity in a settlement. Economic trophy point. Potentially do that in my new city. We could look at getting... I think irrigation is probably the one to do for now. Happiness would be ideal. So that gives... Garden gives +2 happiness. Okay, so that's what we want to look at getting. Right, you need to come back here. Need to heal up 5 turns before the science building is done, and then I think we just need to get a couple of either slingers or other things like that. You can go back to being alert for me for a minute. They're off to fight up there by the looks of it. So we can do a little, quick, cheeky little search. The mountains in the way over here. Oh, there is one there though, and there is also an enemy slinger. So they're over there somewhere. Oh, it just keeps going. Who are you from? Shomron. Shomron? Somewhere like that. So we have one more city we can place down. We should probably think about that soonish. Just because, you know, once you get a few places rolling, or towns, not cities. Once you get a few places rolling, can we go into the water here? We certainly can. Which, that was a really... don't do that. That guy's going to take unnecessary damage now. Because of my stupidity. Having said that, I believe my other scout is still going around the coast and stuff at the moment. So, look at all this. Look at all these... Resources. Crikey, chief.
The tourist should get another lens.
Oh,
See straight inside.
nice. And that is where exactly? Oh, right of Chan Chan. Nice. This is the cool thing. We're having an interesting start. We've got places to expand to. We can grow the town. We'll take that. That should hopefully help with the happiness. We're now on 1 happiness, and we can also get the altar. So, do we spend that now? I guess don't necessarily need it because we got the 1 happiness. Oh. But buying these things does help. Realistically, anyway. We could stick a slinger in here. We're not currently under attack. What does this town need is really the question. The altar does give its happiness, which is fine, but what if we just wait? We're just going to wait a little bit. Right. There we go. Now they've also got the wall. Oh, what am I doing? Just keep the wall in there, actually. Need that for the happiness. Weirdly as well, normally you have to... This is automatically made a trade route. I can't remember if that was a thing or not. Right. You need to go into the water. Let's just get out of this way. Oh, hello. Sunabraxi. Naraxi? God. Okay, so there's a lot more of these places around. So that's a militaristic one. So we've got a little while for these things to be done. Oh no. Oh no. I hadn't even finished building that. Nice. Okay, so they're almost flipped to my side, which is nice. We've got 5 turns left, and we get a nice big bonus from them. Obviously, the culture is always good. I think we're just gonna hang out in this river for a minute. Yeah, we'll do that. Just because I'm almost dead, and I'd rather not lose the scout if I can help it. My own fault for not thinking ahead there, but this... okay, so the map down the bottom here is massively expanded, which says to me that this has got to come to an end sometime, if there is another island. But we don't know. You need to... Why can't you... There is discovery nearby. Oh, okay. Ooh, risky. Assuming the AI doesn't know I'm here. Turns out the AI knew I was here. Alright, what are we doing here? Charlemagne's inviting you to start a research collab. He seems fine. Doesn't seem like he's too aggressive. I should see about doing anything with him that I can do. Open markets. Have minor trade with another leader. Accepted. You receive 5 gold per turn. Other leaders receive 2 gold per turn. Yeah? I could do that. Let's see if he wants to. Nice. Okay, cool. We seem friendly. I'd much prefer that to be the case than not. Yeah. No. Let's get back out onto the shallows. I'm next to a volcano. This might not go very well for me. Active volcano, nonetheless. There's a scout. Right, that warrior's healed up. Got 1 turn and that thing's done, and then we can repair the city. Oh, hello. Who are you? Sousa. And they're friendly. I much prefer it when they're less aggressive. You don't have to worry about them striding into your lands and breaking everything.
To that place, all the ivory is brought.
Nice. Open your borders to them, +2 per gold per turn. I mean, if he's going to give me money for this, I'm fine with it, because I'm going to need that money for either an army or to upgrade my town fairly shortly anyway. Civics, where are we at with these? We've just done that. So this one gives gold on districts adjacent to the coast, +2 culture and gold for every trade route. Don't currently have a trade route. Gain a free merchant, which seems good. The Dow gets +1 movement and ignores under control. And +2 culture on resources on adjacent to a coast. So just for the Dow getting a movement and a free merchant, I think that seems like a smart play. Would like to start trading. I should be able to do that with something. Repair all. Thank you very much. Oh, well, lots of stuff broke in my land. No, not good. That's fine. And we're going to continue to wiggle our way along this coast. Ocean Marine. Nice. Okay, so you need to come down here and heal. And then once you've healed, we can send you out and across to the left of this island. Because there's only so much I can really do with the boat. And right now, I'm kind of coming to an end of that, potentially. So the ocean here, and the same with the other side, means that there's another island, continent over there somewhere. How's this guy looking? He's +10, +11. He's neutral. Which is good. Oh, hello. +50 happiness towards the next celebration. That would be good. Study their habits. +45 science. So that science is irrigation. I think happiness, personally. How much? Now, here's the thing. How do I... 40 turns to your next celebration. Ah, there we go. To do with this would be good now. Honor. Right, let's get into our land. Heal. Here's a little tent. You could say things are getting intense. Right. This ended up being a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. I didn't expect it to quite be as wide as this. And there we go. And we continue to well on the top here. How much influence? 80. If I had more influence, I would probably look at converting more places. These guys are obviously chill with me, which is nice. They're science-based. Sometimes they're worth destroying, just to wipe out the map. But I'm not looking to
the essence of all
kick anyone's ass yet.
Earth.
So here's something I don't understand with games. Like, decrease your relationship with the other leaders. Your relationship will reduce by 60 over 10 turns. Or you can reject it. Like, I don't necessarily want to get into it. I don't know why he wants to denounce me. It means, if anything else, it probably means I should start building more units. I don't know why. The AI is very strange like that. I should look at what he likes, doesn't like. Right, suzerain bonus. The megalith. Allows the construction of the megalith unique improvement. +2 culture, 1 food for every adjacent improvement. Or we can go for +2 culture on culture buildings. Receive a free civic, which is not the end of the world. If you want a policy slot, is also pretty good. Arch. 5% production towards constructing wonders for every cultural city-state suzerain of. 2 culture on displayed codices. And 1 culture on warehouse bonus. All of these are good. I could go for a free civic, which again, like having those boosts is good. Or I could go for culture on culture buildings, which I don't know if I've got any yet, have I? It would be one of the buildings. Let's go short-sighted and go for civic off the bat.
Remain less interested
Ooh.
in who we imagine ourselves
Oracle.
to be than in
Nice. Okay. anything on the tree is just a big bonus. It means you don't have to spend time researching it, and you can get it other ways. I see that as a positive. Masonry 2, which is the fortified, plus 3 combat strength for fortified districts, and 1 production on production buildings. That's just huge, plus 1 production on everything. Though bronze working, spearman, which probably isn't about, yeah, spearman archer. I think we should start working on that. Just so that we can get a bit of a leg up, because I have a feeling Charlemagne's going to start getting a bit funky with me. And I don't want that. Right, we need to build some units. Oh, I do have the monument, so that would have been good, but we're not going to do that right this second. We are going to build a slinger. That'll be the first thing that we build. Right, you can go back to automating, my dude. So you carry on with your little island around here. Oh, there is a discovery already, so he's probably going to want help finding his way to that next turn. One thing I should probably look at doing is, where do I want to expand next? Chan-Chan's here. I want to be on the coast, realistically. Coast and rivers. So over here wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We've got 1 resource there, 1 resource there, 1 there. There's a river there as well. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Maybe here, but maybe we want to be near a river. Ooh, or down here. Maybe this area. Because I want to obviously get another settler out, but I need to make sure I've got an army going on currently, because we don't want to have to deal with Charlemagne suddenly surprise attacking me, do we? So, okay. Anywhere with happiness. This gives happiness. +2 currently. That also gives happiness. We'll go for that. I just want to expand. The reason I've not turned it into a city yet is that I don't necessarily need to right this second. I can play right now quite a passive game, which is my preferred style. I just have to keep an eye on Charlemagne. Like, he is far enough away from me where I'm like, if I get a scout in the right places, I can stop anything that comes my way. Because I know he's going to be like, I'm going to declare war on you, which is not great. But minus 100% happiness for 1 turn. This may cause yields to go negative. Improve relationship with them. Or no, I am not. Right now is not the time for me to be going through that, so I'm not going to do that. But I will take your money. That does mean I can build at least 1 building in here, which is what we're going to do. I think we're going to go with fishing key, maybe. Oh. 1 culture for each adjacent. 1 one of those. Harbour plus on fishing boats in this settlement from this warehouse bonus. Saw pit. Granary. Granary is always good because you can put it in the main building. I think we'll go for a fishing key. That growth on the go. Ah, I can get ancient walls now. Okay, cool. Right, off you go to explore. Off you trundles. Oh, there they are. And they are... Oh, they're like... global. Interesting. Right. Like civilizations that has had the most celebrations, dislikes the one that has the fewest. Oh, that might be why then. Maybe I need to be celebrating more. Right. And I think we get 1 more warrior as well. He's spawned down here. I'm fine with this. Stick this dude there. There's also that there now. And we'll put you on alert. I want to try and cover as much land as I can see, just in case he does try and sneak attack across the water, which is more likely to go this way. But cover my main base. That's the main thing. So I can put down 2 more settlements. Once I've built this next warrior, I think we look at getting a settler out. In fact, I could probably buy a settler. I'm getting 20 gold a turn, so that's pretty good. It's just desert up here. Hmm. Okay, so it seems like it's just me and him on this island. I think there obviously would be one more person, but we obviously took somebody out. Took a couple people out. Right, what do I want to expand to? What's going to give me +6 food? That's pretty good. Can't shake my stick at that. Gold? Is that in range? Nice. And we've now just got crabs. So 1 food on the warehouse buildings. Oh, okay, so crabs are really good. That's big. They've also got +1 there. So we can currently see what's being output. I would like a lot more resources. You can come down here and grab this. Let's get some buffs. Oh, goes up a bit more than I thought. I guess it's got to come up this way, isn't it? Nice. Okay. And that river's just flooded, so we're going to go stand over here. We're now going to get a settler, I think. Which is 7 turns, or we could purchase one for how much? 280. That seems like a good idea. Let's do that. And walls add, so fortify the district. I think don't necessarily need those right now. Like pre-emptying walls is never a bad thing, but sometimes you are wasting, like in this case, could be 6 turns towards something else that might be better now. This is happiness, which I don't necessarily need. Monument, so this is mountains, terrain, natural wonder, and a wonder, which I'm not going to gain much, am I? I'm going to lose stuff wherever I put this. Well, I could just stick it in here. -2 gold, -2 happiness, but +3 on the culture, +2 on that. I don't see that as necessarily a bad thing. Is there anything else that makes a lot more sense right now? Oh, we've got +1 water bottle was. This might not be the worst thing to start thinking about. +2 happiness as well. What am I losing? In fact, I'm only gaining from putting this on places. Let's put it here. The reason I'm thinking about stuff like that is just because of the fact that at some point he's probably going to come in and try and kick me ass or whatever, so it's good to... What's this? This tile becomes Pearl's resources. Yeah. Make that. I don't know if that was the right thing. Maybe the money would have been better there. Right. Okay. Oh, hello. Who's this? This is the settler, who should come down this way. And we'll try and expand over here. This is Ning... Was it Nag... It's up there, which I have... Could start befriending them. I need to wait 1 more turn. But they are in my lands, which is not good. So, let's go there. And we'll also bring you over. Looks like they also got the same idea, which is good. And fortify you up there. Cool. Right, Mr. Scout, you need to come over to this island and see what's going on over here. And my boat is continually... I just can't get over how the size of this island is. This is it's quite nice. Now, how many cities has this guy got? 1 of 4. Okay. Oh, not again. Oh no. Oh, why are you down here? Oh, that was the same unit. Oh, that really sucks. Oh, that river's gonna kick my backside, isn't it? It's just. We want to run in here. This doesn't seem like the smartest thing. No, we don't. We definitely do not want to do that. There is a enemy scout. So, what's this give us if we go here? Regional yield training. I do need to be on the coast. Does this count as coast? Coastal marine. Let's head in this direction. See what we can see. There's obviously a lot of resources here. Obviously snow. I don't know if the snow is going to be an issue. Like, the fact that there's free resources here makes me think I should go like there. But I'm going to have a... It's mostly going to be... Some of this isn't going to be necessarily helpful. Maybe I go over here this way. Settle here. A lot of resources. What do they do? So we've got production towards naval units. 1 gold and food. Pearls. Ooh, happiness in the capital. Oh, these guys are friendly. Okay, cool. Well, that's a good thing. I didn't want to walk straight into a trap there and suddenly get smacked by like 5 warriors. It's like, bye scout. No seeing you anymore. And he is chasing my dude. So I think we probably want to build a slinger or something out of that. Right, resources wise, we're going to go there because that's a huge buff. Right, get me a warrior, please. Go. And then I'm going to continue to walk in this direction over the river. Alright, we're going to put you back in my city. You can chase after this dude. You can also chase after this dude. We'll go and try and catch him. I always forget, like, floodable rivers never great. You definitely want some kind of defense against it. The extra production on the tile, whichever tile it is nice, but yeah, not the wreckage of the rest of my place. It's kind of a pain, really, when that happens. What is that symbol? Is that trade? Where did these guys come from? Just out of nowhere. Okay, we need to turn around. This is the only downside to what I found with this game, is that it can scale like massively against you out of nowhere. Like, I don't even know where these guys came from. I mean, I might not have been paying much attention to that, but now I've got to deal with, like, why can't I see this guy? Oh, it's his scout. Now I can befriend these guys. They are probably worth doing, and these guys are what, militaristic? I'm actually going to do that, I think. We just start befriending people. Does mean I got to fight them off, but and then this guy here, we can go in and start beating them up. I'm going to continue on my journey. Right, where I'm going to go. And I'm also going to have to use, probably spend a little bit of money, the last of my money. I'm getting 26 a turn, so it's not the end of the world. So every couple of turns I should buy something, or in this case, 4 turns to get like a slinger. 120, so maybe slightly longer than that. I'm sure Samarkand will probably come over and start wailing on me in a minute as well, just to add insult to injury. Let's get some food going. This is where I'm like, now I should have built walls. Okay. Influence is good. Money right now would also be good. 1 codex, 75 influence. We'll take the codex, I think. Hinder research. Why? I've never seen that before. Just deal with it. Just let him be a pain in the backside right now. We've got bigger fish to fry. Right. Sling onto those. We've got my dude here. We can do this. There we go. Lovely. That guy's run over there. Let's go and chase him up. Can't be dealing with that. Right. Where did I say I was going to settle? That's a lot of reason. Maybe there then. Might not be the best place to start with, but I think in the long run, as a coastal town, it'll probably do alright. We want to go down here. Culture.
Africa will write its own history.
Well, hey. Right. Okay, cool. We got a new narrative choice. A boom in a manuscript. Production encourages Axum knights to weave tales of themselves. Scribes begin to lay down the deeds of their people so that the heroes might be remembered for centuries to come. But new stories also emerge as Axum grows. Takes advantage of riches. 1 cultural attribute, 1 economic attribute. We'll go with an economic one.